Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty. I know it's been a while, and I do apologize. Seems other things got me a little bit on the busy side with the games, and that's alright. We're back here now, though, and unfortunately, I would like to say the same for the fine folks that create Farmer's Dynasty. On the 19th of February, they actually did put an announcement up on Steam that, hey, we're back on the Steam store, and we've got this big patch coming out, and it's going to include this, this, and this. And, well, unless you happen to get there that day and see that, if you happen to click the would you like to know more, or as they say, read more, box at the bottom, it would take you to, and this was kind of odd, like Steam has this little logo window thing that they'll put up with a link in it that shows a major patch and all that. Well, that was what was there when you went to read more, but instead of it actually being a thing you could look at, it said link has been removed. Now you think they just removed the link as opposed to leave a placeholder telling you the link had been removed, but no, that's not actually what went on. So anyway, yeah, long story short, it got yanked again. Now, as far as reasons and stuff, we're going to stand here and stare at this cow's butt for the same reason. You know, I can't say 100%. And with that in mind, I mean, I'm not in any way an insider, you know, so what, I play the game, I read the Steam forums, I read the devs' comments, etc., etc., but they're not being exactly overtly expressive with what's going on. I mean, we know this is sort of a thing going on between the crowded expert farmer and, you know, the devs here. So, what I do know is... it reminds me of this one time I was on a bus in Victoria. What I do know is that... What? Is there really a reason you feel you need to... Oh, yeah, give me some sass. Well, is it anything that I've read so far, I would have to almost categorize as hearsay. And that's at best. At worst, it's hearsay of someone else's hearsay. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically a rumor, a story that's passed along. So, problem with those is it doesn't take very long at all, and the facts break down. So, yeah, the reasoning for it I don't know, but it is unfortunate because, you know, notice I have a beautiful roof on my house. It's nowhere near finished yet, but I'll explain that in a minute. Because the truth of it is this game, for all of its flaws, and don't misunderstand me, as much as I may, do you like my floors, really seem to like the game, and I do, I'm also well aware that, oh yeah, it does have flaws. You know, I get especially frustrated with some of the missions and such, you know, where you'll find the person. Yeah, you'll notice there's a lot of nice looking stuff here, eh? Check this out. And I found something. We're going to look at that. That's why I'm here. For all its flaws, it isn't a fully released game that isn't being worked on. I mean, even while they're not available on Steam, since it was taken down the last time, the 19th of February, or 20th, I guess it would have been a day later, maybe that day, they've released 2 really large patches, you know? And I mean, including things that changed some of the stuff in your house to where now you can, like, replace the tiles in your bathroom and kitchen and such. But this intrigues me. Check this out, guys. I didn't know that. Open chest. Oh, look at that. An amethyst ring. Isn't that nice? And we got some fish in tomato sauce. And some fish in tomato sauce. And some fish in aroma oil. Okay then. Aroma oil. Sorry. But if you put that on the label, I'd never take it off the shelf. Not that I buy much. Well, I guess, I'm sorry, I do. I buy tuna. And tuna is generally canned when I buy it. Well, that's one way to get down the stairs. doughhead. So, yeah, unfortunately, as I say, they are once again in limbo with what's going on. Other than, and for this reason alone even, I would support them. Like I said, even with no chance of income coming in, which, let's be honest, now puts them on a level playing field with Farm Expert, because anything they would have brought in for income has been long used up. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to get a whole bunch more sales on their games because they're not releasing DLC. They're not releasing patches. It's never going to change. Oh, no, silo disposal. I wish this was, actually showed me something. You know, because this 5 tomato seedlings, that's nothing to do with what I have planted here. These are tomato seedlings, you know. These, yeah, no, these are some sort of a squash by the look of the leaves. You know, yeah. You know, that's where the tomato seedlings, I happen to have 5 of those sitting in there, that I would believe. But I've also opened the vents up in the top. We haven't had any rain for a while, so I don't see any reason not to allow a little better circulation through here, since it's not like we have a CO2 induction system or any of that sort of silly happy stuff. So the boards, well, it's kind of neat. I pretty much thought to this point that until I had a way to move such things, I couldn't really use them. But as it turns out, if you, where is the place that I need? I think it's here. Yeah, building depot. Okay. Let's. What do we got for quests today? I need to make money. Fix a building. Okay. Okay, fair enough. But if you go to the building depot and buy, like I did, a stack of wood. Okay. You can then go and pick up a board. Like, it'll put the wood onto a loading dock. You can go to the loading dock. You can't put it in your pickup. And I don't understand why, to be honest with you. You know, it's the same size as that metal crate that we were given when we first got the farm. So, it would certainly fit in the pickup. Why they won't give it to us, I don't know. But, so you pick up a board. When you pick up a board, you can then go back to your farm. Now, I teleported. I walked up to the thing. It's not that far. And then teleported back to my truck. But when you get back to your farm, whenever you cycle through your tools, one of it, if you can replace a board, will come up as replace board, yes, no. All right, and then you can tack new boards on. So that's how I got all new flooring onto my farm. Oh, that's someone's field. Okay. That road is not quite going where I thought it was. It's merely a way to get to this field. Okay, okay. Should have stayed on the main drag. It would have got me there eventually. Yeah. That's one thing I am finding with this. Even if the map seems to make little enough sense at times, if you stay on the roads, you will get to every single point it wants you to get to. You know. Even if you're kind of in doubt at some points because you're going, I'm getting further away and further away. Yeah, no, you will get there in the end. But, so, I think that's pretty neat. I was actually going to, you know, to the point of, okay, I don't think you guys need a building fixed, do you? I'm going to guess it's somebody on that farm directly ahead because there's not much else around here. Alright. That's another thing. I would really like it if they play... Oh, well, I wasn't even anywhere close. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm right here. Right? But I didn't place the star that close. So... But yeah, it would be awfully nice if... your quest markers showed up on... You know, your compass thing. like when you clicked on a quest, if it would automatically move that there, or, you know, some similar sort of thing, I think would be much better. I don't know, man. These guys' stuff looks like it's in pretty nice shape. Oh, wait. There might be a bit of a wreck of a barn there. Is there anybody around? Alright, let's quit hokey poking in there. Use my superpowers. See if I can find anybody. See, this is the only building in the area I can see that requires any sort of work. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody around here to ask. How am I in relation to where the map says I should be? Ooh, quite a ways, eh? Alright, so I think we're in the wrong place entirely at this point. Yeah, this whole end of it could really use some improvement. Oh wait, there's some people. Never say die. No, neither of them have, well, let's get close and see if they change their mind. They gonna put their kid away? Well, Lily is, but she doesn't have a question mark, so she's not the one we're looking for. Thank you, Lily. I do appreciate that, but... Is it you? It's not you, eh? Okay. Yeah, a more accurate way to have these quest markers work would really go a long way. So, it's apparently way down here, right at the waterfront. There's also an issue that it doesn't update things as quickly as you might expect. You know, so you go... Well, don't tell me it's that person running along the water. That has happened too, by the way. Where I haven't been able to find anybody. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. This is the person here that wants to give me the quest.
I'm busy.
No, you're not, dude.
Hello.
Good morning.
Alright, looking for work.
I'm
Got
looking
anything?
for work. Got anything for me?
A building on my farm needs
See?
some care. What do you think?
Well, I think you should be home waiting for me. That's where I was going to go. Ooh, 820 euro.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Alright, now it says to check your map for updated objectives. Okay, apparently it's the one way up here. Okay. Well, thanks there, fella. Yeah, I mean, how random is that you'd actually have to track the guy running across the back of a field? So I guess he was down fishing or something. I mean, you know, understandable, I suppose, but still. I mean, really? Oh, well. But I suppose that's another reason why I'm kind of really hoping that this works out for the developers of this game. Because it is not only not a bad farm sim, you know, especially if you consider, and again, I can't help but compare them to everything else that ends up getting released, but compared to a lot of what comes out that is only supposedly a farm sim. It has so much more going on. Not worked out very well as of yet, unfortunately, but, you know, it does. And that's pretty cool. There we are. Oh no. See, I don't... Now it's come and done that again. Quest updated. Alright, well, it seems to be showing the same place, but I've actually had it do that, and then you look at the map, and the quest is way the heck off somewhere else now. That's another thing that's kind of odd, that you can cycle through those. Alright, let's repair. There we go. Ew, I'm standing in the poop, man. What the heck? Let me get these bricks up here. Very nice. Some more here. Now, I can't imagine for darn near $1,000 that this is going to be a very quick one. But I am managing to do fairly well with these missions. As I said, the ones that I can actually get to, come together. The package delivery ones can be a little bit bizarre for just that reason. They sometimes seem to almost purposely not come together. I spent probably close to an hour trying to finish one, and it turned out to be exactly what you saw there, and that's what convinced me to go and track that fella down. Because oddly enough, even though I'd driven to a farm to get the assignment, and the guy said, yeah, bring me the package, and yada yada, he was nowhere around there when I was done, and the map update wasn't being very accurate. In other words, it hadn't actually updated, so I went all over the place looking for this dude. And then out of nowhere it goes map update and points to this kind of weird spot. And so I go down there, and I'm looking around, and, there's nobody around, and there's nobody around. And yeah. Then I notice. Yeah, same thing. The guy's running along the back end of a field. I don't think there was even a river there, so he didn't have the excuse of fishing. But yeah, running along the back end of a field. And sure enough, it was the dude. The one that wanted it. Oh, well, got some more bricks out here, apparently. Guess I could have used my engineer's sight and figured that out. Alright, let's get this part. I figured this was going to be pretty much rebuild the guy's stuff for $1,000. Most of them are paying a couple of hundred for repairs, Like, seriously, so... But I do like it when you don't end up having to do a lot of scaffold work. That's all done. Nice. How are we doing here? Good brickwork all around? Very nice. Alright, let's get this bit of roof. And we'll have a look inside, see what we've got. But, yeah, good on the developers for some fairly, not minor patches. I'm going to say just the one, the very last one here that they did, added a bunch of new materials and a bunch of new building stuff, and added, I guess, some recipes for your wife and all that. But I think what they should be adding, though, is for folks like me who really aren't concerned with it being a social game in that respect, at any rate. I mean, being social that you have to, earn these social points and stuff, that's fine. But if I end up giving somebody that ring thing that we just found in the trunk, which is exactly why it was there, they knew I was just too cheap to buy one. It's going to open up a whole new can of worms. Oh, man. Alright, we're done. Wow. That's, guy was pretty spiffy. He's going to give me $1,000 for that. Of course, now I have to find the bugger. No way, is that him? That's Joseph. No, are they going to make it easy on me for once? Here, I'll put my tool away so I don't scare him. How's that? Let's just come at him with a scaffold.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Well, thank you, Joseph. What? A funny look? Ooh. Some money. I now have almost 10,000 of euros. What do you think of that, folks? I'm impressed. I really am. Considering how little you have to start with. Zoe, you want a nice purple ring? Joseph, your husband? I don't care. Oh, never mind. He's coming. Run. Okay. Now let's, I don't want to go rolling off into their field. Every social point I've earned to this point could just go whoosh like nothing. Alright, what else have we got here? What do you want? There's another fix a building quest. But I would like to, just to show you guys. Where the heck did it go? Right here, right? So there's a building depot here. We're not very far from it. Let's go there. Let us go there. It's only 380 meters away. Beautiful. That's what I like to see, man. Bum 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 bum. Bro. Alrighty. Okay, welcome to the building supply shop, and fine place it is. You can tell by how much time they spend polishing the chrome on their little support pillars. Alright, now unlike the other one, you go in here and there's products stacked all over the place. You know, we have things like wood glaze. Okay. You know, there we are. Metal red roof plate. Ooh, nice. I could redo our barns in that. There's metal roof plate, white. Ceramic tile. Shingles. We've got some boards there. We've got concrete plaster. Scratch coat. Brick. Ceramic roof bricks. Ooh, those are nice. I like those. Almost as much as the red metal roof. And different ceramic tiles. Of course, the only problem with the metal roofs is when it rains, you get ting, 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 ting. I don't know how ceramic blocks. I would expect they would absorb it better. So, yeah. So let's say I went, I'll buy that for €10. Okay, it's on the unloading ramp. Now there's the boards I bought the other day. As you can see, it's not a full stack anymore. So let's pick one up. Okay, let's go get back in our truck and go home. Home we go. Not earning much money today, but I figure, hey, it's not often I get a fix-it job that pays me $1,000, so I feel like I can take the rest of the day to work on my own things. Right? Now, like I said, last time I did teleport back home. I don't know if that makes a difference. So if I get home and I can't pull out one of those tiles, then I'll jog back over there and then we'll teleport into my truck and we'll leave it here at the farm. But what I'm in fact gonna do is leave it far enough outside the farm that hopefully I'll be able to pick it out from all of the other. That's one thing too. I'd like to be able to turn some of the symbols off on the map. I think that would be a really good thing. You know? Yeah. So that one's red metal. Now I'm hoping that I can actually... there's some scaffolding. No, come on, give it to me properly, will you? Let's try this one. It's in worse shape. There we go. Excellent. Okay. See? Rebuild old wood planks with new ceramic roof. So. check that out. That's pretty nice, eh? So, and this, I believe, is also what they mean by fix up your property and we'll give you the 20,000 social points. 'Cause, yeah. And I'm not sure if that's a thing either, or if it's just only here. But it's almost like you actually do have to move to these different layers that it's planting. Because a couple times I've had it disappear on me. Oh, that time it's working. Yes, even the shingles. Nice. Now, of course, this is the only material I can use until I go back and pick something else. And I mean, for $10, look at how much I got. Probably more than enough to finish this roof. Or at least enough, I hope, to finish this roof. Oh, yeah. We now actually have a watertight storage barn. And I think I'll get some red metal roof to do the cow barn. And if we ever do earn enough money to get the van, of course, then we can bring whatever materials we like home with us and switch back and forth to things. There we are. Look at that. Wow. That is just brilliant. Just brilliant. I like that. Okay. Wow, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now you can do all of it, the bricks, everything that way. So I think that's pretty nice. Now I've already replaced. You'll notice that we do have new boards on our roof. Well, this was ceramic brick at one time. You always got to watch, because this doesn't always put ladders down, depending what sides you try and go with. You know, and different things like that. There we go. Nice. Well, I'm going to replace this one as well. See how well this holds out for me. And, I mean, it would be nice if I could get both these done or more. But, I mean, wow. You know, this is $10 worth of tiles. No wonder people are only paying you $100 to plow a field. I mean, that $1,000 I just earned from that guy. It may not buy me much farm equipment, but it's probably going to buy all of the materials I will need to spiffy do my farm up to the max. That's for sure. And if anything changes with the, well, whatever the actual goings on are between Farm Expert and this game, I will be sure to update you with whatever is available. But yeah, it's worth, if you do go to Steam, and I'm sure you do, to have a look. You know, if you support the game and you're concerned with what might or might not be going on. There's not a lot of info there, but glean what you can from it, and glean such with the traditional grain of salt, of course. Oh man, I can't believe this is $10 worth of tiles. There we are. Look at that. Man. That is just gorgeous. Oh, we're going to have to do like the chicken coop. But we'll use some different materials, I think, so as to not be too... Jeez, that was kind of odd. Oh well. There you go. I think that's going to do it for me, folks. I do hope that you enjoyed. And, well, let me know in the comments down below what you think. You know, whether it's with this whole deal going on with, you know, the game and the state of the game, or the game in general, or me in general, or, you know, whatever it might be. We'll catch you next time. Take care of each other, and ciao for now.